Right, open your file. I'm sure you can manage that. And on layers, get your background and duplicate it. And you can do that by dragging it to, at the bottom is your wastebasket and then a page that looks like it's about to open. So duplicate your layer. And then if you want to get rid of the background, you can do it by the mask tool, which is your magic wand, well, your magic wand tool. So you can set your tolerance at the top to however much you want. If it's on 0, remember this is by colours, if it's on 0 it will select something really close to what you magic wand it. But if the tolerance is up high, it will select more of the colour. It's more generous, so less is lower, more obviously the higher tolerance. I've got it on tolerance of 50, so I'll click it and see what happens. This should be quite easy because the whole background is basically blue. It's only a problem when there's lots of different colours and then you've got to mask it off separately. So I've clicked once on the background and you can see, I don't know whether you can, the little marquee tool flashing, and it's also flashing around the background, so that means you've got the background selected. Now if you wanted to check to see what's selected, if you go down on your tools, there's a mask tool there and you click on that and it shows you what's masked. So these are not highlighted, it's just the background. So click on your mask tool again, it goes back to normal. And so now, because you selected the background, you want to delete the background, so just press delete. Okay, the background doesn't look like it's deleted because it's deleted on a layer. So if you click on these eyes, it will show you it has gone. Right, so now you create another layer. Now what you've got to remember is the marquee selected the background, so you need to select all because you want to fill the whole layer and not just these bits. So select all, edit, oh no, so I select all, see I use the quick keys, it's Apple A, and then create a new layer. The layer is now on top of the other layer, so drag the layer to below that layer, and then you can select a colour here by double clicking on the palette and select whatever colour you want. So if you want a pink there, and it shows you what colour you've got, so OK, and then now go to edit, fill, and it gives you an option foreground colour, which that is foreground, that is background, so it's on the foreground colour. So, and then your percentage of opacity, 100%, yes. So now you've got a pink background. Okay, right, so you're on that layer, it shows you which layer you selected. Click on the other layer, then duplicate it by dragging it down, duplicate. Now you've got 2 layers, and then you want to filter, blur, motion blur, and you can see how much of a blur. You can make it higher, lower, adjust the angle, and then whatever one it is you press OK. It's now, because the layer's on top of the other layer, it's blurred the other layer, so drag that layer to be below the other one. Okay, and now if you want to move that layer, go, because you're still on the marquee tool, go back on the arrow tool, which is like your moving tool, and then you move it to wherever you want, like say there. Okay? Right, so end of lesson. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to get it now. The menus might be in different places, but it's basically, if you go at the top, you can see if basically it's a dummy's guide to where it is, and if you're unsure, just have your arrow tool over it, and then it comes up with a balloon and tells you what that tool does. Okay?